As you know, a couple weeks ago, Kodak Black was shot at a Super Bowl party, and I wanted to talk about this last week, but we got caught up. But he went on Instagram and responded a few days after getting shot, and he said, "quote We love this shit. Finally, I caught one." End quote.
See, I responded with that. When that first happened, I kind of said, "Oh well," or something like that. And somebody said, "Oh man, Black Lives Matter," blah blah blah. He don't give it. He is stupid. He is stupid beyond. I don't give damn how many records he sold, how much money he's made. What he's stupid. He is actually glorifying getting shot. Okay, and probably the worst thing that happened to him is that he got shot and probably won't have no major effect on his health. He got shot in the leg. So the motherfucker gonna be hopping a little bit, but you know, he gonna get his cash signed. Cash probably gonna go up, gonna turn into an NFT or some shit like that. And it's gonna be worth some money because it was his cash. And you know, and sometimes, man, when shit like that happens to certain people, they don't learn a lesson. They're not gonna learn nothing because now he think he is bulletproof, or at least he think he's bulletproof. You know, he think he's death proof of bullets. If he put one in his damn stomach or close to his chest and he was in the hospital for quite a few days, his ass might have a different attitude. But because he's able to walk out the hospital, get a cast and probably pull the bullet out, whatever the case may be, and still walk around, he ain't learned nothing. He ain't learned nothing. And he unfortunately, he's one of them cats. By the time he learns something, it's gonna be too late.
It's facts. And he's not a young kid. He's like 30 years old now, dude.
You know, dude, he reminds me, I tell you every time I see him, I know it's sometimes, man, you know, you don't want to say anything negative about another man, another black man, especially. But when some people just don't have the capacity to learn from their mistakes, it's just very frustrating, and it just shows how ignorant they really are. He thinks he's done something by getting shot.
And thank you, Isaiah Edwards. Shout out to Isaiah. Lonzo, Dusty, is this the lowest point of hip hop?
Dude, you know what? It's looking at the bottom. It's looking up at the bottom right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say, yeah. It's hip hop is looking up at the bottom. Okay. It's looking up at the bottom because, dude, how I call it make music. The make music that these brothers is making right now, it's like going to McDonald's. It's like watching Super Size Me. I tell everybody, watch Super Size Me. Okay. I think homeboy's name was Berlin Spurnick or some shit like that. Super Size Me. It was a documentary about a dude that ate McDonald's every day for 30 days. Okay. And by the time it came around to the 28th or 29th day, the doctor was begging him, please stop doing this. Your liver is fatty. Your blood pressure is this. You know, doctor says, this is going to kill you. Okay. And it's the same thing with this make music. Okay. It may taste good. It may sound good to some of y'all, but it's going to fuck around and kill you. Okay. It has just like most McDonald's food, it has no nutritional value. Music has no nutritional lyrics. It has nothing but what you call them, empty calories, and it's just make music, man.
Yeah, that's a great phrase right there. Do you think someone mentioned drill music earlier? Do you think there's a coincidence that late 80s come, rise in gangster rap, rise in crime? Fast forward to 2022, rise in crime, rise in drill music, rise in crime. Do you think there's a coincidence that the music that's being produced and the crime is through the roof right now?
I think it definitely plays a part in that. I remember in the 80s, we knew why the 80s got lit. They just got introduced to crack. They had just got introduced to money, and they had just got introduced to guns. And folks was out there. They was trying to make it happen. They saw Scarface and a few other crazy ass movies, and everybody was trying to live their life. This time around, it's not so much crack, but it's other pharmaceutical drugs. You know, everybody's on different lean or lean cough syrup, various pills, and and here's something else. This is the generation of the generation who never got their asses whooped. Okay, this the generation of the generation that didn't get their asses whooped. Okay, and I'm willing to bet you a dime to a donut, as my daddy would say, that a lot of these kids have never heard the phrase, wait till your daddy get home, I'm gonna tell your daddy. A lot of them ain't never heard that phrase, okay? What did I tell you? I'm gonna tell you, wait till your daddy get home. I'm gonna tell your daddy, okay? And no disrespect to single moms, but it's real hard for a woman to teach a boy how to be a man, okay? And I've seen situations where boys were on bicycles and they fell. Come on in the house. You ain't got to ride it no more. And motherfucker 40 years old can't ride a bicycle today because he fell down back in the day. Okay. Whereas my daddy, I remember I ran home from a fight one time. The dude ran up in my house behind me. I said, what's going on? I mean, we finna fight and he followed me in the house. Y'all finna fight. You ran? You got to go outside and fight. And that was the best thing I could have did, man, because I knew I wasn't gonna get killed because my daddy was standing right there. But homeboy laid some on me. I laid some on him because I'm trying to impress my daddy. Okay, mamas ain't gonna do that in most cases. Mamas ain't gonna make you fight like that. Mama might fight for you. Okay, and some mamas will. Don't get me wrong. Some mamas will. Some mamas is gangster. They'll make you go out there and you can put some work in. But in most cases, a lot of cases, I don't want baby out there fighting, and baby got these streets. And the first thing somebody do is get him a rusty ass gun, or he gets some money and buy him a gun. And they think that, they think they own Grand Theft Auto 5 or some shit. And that right there, honestly, I've always thought that was another factor that tends to get overlooked. These guys think they're in video games, man. They think they can shoot somebody like Donald Duck and the face blow off and put it back around or some shit. No, you're going to jail for life, fool.
For real, man.
Remember Donald Duck when motherfucker shoot him in the face or whatever.
Yeah. Rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season.
Motherfucker shoot him in the face. The duck, Bill blows the side of his face. He just pull the motherfucker back around to the front and keep on. No, man, you ain't doing that. This ain't Wile E. Coyote. You can hit somebody with his goddamn anvil and they're going to just walk back up, keep on playing. No. And, I've seen videos in jail. Guys, look at some of these guys be having a good time in jail, man.
Just the laughing and the dancing and smiling.
Yeah. I'd probably be stressed out like a son of a gun, man. Anyway, man, it is what it is, Doc.